exciting fights in boxing because I mean he's not an exciting fighter. All he do is laugh. So
What happens to him in the fight?
oh, bro, he does. He does. Just like that, he does.
Is it any extra personal, him talking about your sister and like his sister watching?
You know, he's part of PBC. We already ran it once with PBC. I need to get my get back. So I'm gonna beat Rolly, and we're gonna have that. I just pray to God. Pray to God.
Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero have wasted no time as they gear up for their highly anticipated fight. The two have a long history of trash talk and speculation, with Romero claiming that discussions about a potential matchup have been ongoing for 8 years. Now the fight is finally happening, and both fighters are approaching it with the intensity fans have been eagerly anticipating.
Last question. Final message to Ryan Garcia before y'all fight.
No Vaseline.
Uh-oh.
Rolly Romero initiated the back and forth, and as expected, Ryan Garcia has fired back. Romero is known for his bold and fierce fighting style, delivering heavy punches that have earned him a loyal fan base in recent years. However, he now faces a tough challenge in Ryan Garcia. Speaking with Fight Hype, Romero admitted, "With Ryan, yeah man, it's long overdue for sure. Honestly, it kind of came out of nowhere."
Look, I'm asking you about this, right? We sparred in 2013, March 2013, right?
One day, Ryan Garcia is talking about fighting Isaac Cruz, and the next day, he wakes up to find himself facing Rolly Romero. It seems like Ryan didn't quite know what was coming. The two competitors are set to clash, and neither of them shies away from the spotlight. Expect heavy promotion leading up to the fight. It's shaping up to be a great matchup in the ring. Garcia, coming off a long layoff due to suspension, knows he needs to take this fight seriously and perform impressively. Romero is no easy opponent, and both fighters know each other well, making this an exciting showdown.
At the time, he's 4 years older than me, right? So that means he's 21, I was 17, right? He's going hard on me, right? After I stopped his little brother, right?
The trash talk is already underway, with Garcia taking to X, expressing he's not surprised Pitbull pulled out, but is ready to face some dog food in Romero. Expect the back and forth between these two young American boxers to heat up in the lead up to the fight. As for the showdown itself, it promises to be exciting, with plenty of speed and power on display. Romero is known for being in thrilling fights, and Garcia is no different. Their contrasting fighting styles should make for an intriguing clash in the ring.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square, yes.
Nice, man. What? I guess curious. How does the fight go in your opinion? I know you guys have been circling each other.
Ryan Garcia kicked off the trash talk by announcing he plans to fight Isaac Cruz in May after serving his boxing ban. However, Garcia cannot afford to underestimate Rolando Romero, who has only 2 losses on his record. One came against Gervonta Tank Davis, who also defeated Garcia by knockout, while the other was against Isaac Pitbull Cruz, a loss that had a setback effect on Romero's career trajectory.
Are you gonna walk around the whole fucking shit?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost.
Garcia knows he's in for a tough fight, as Rolando Romero is also known for his knockout power. However, unlike Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Romero's chin and durability aren't as solid, drawing comparisons to Mike Tyson's aggressive style, but with potential weaknesses. Garcia, on the other hand, wants to remind fans that he's a knockout artist with a devastating left hook. If Romero continues to aggressively pursue a knockout, he'll present a bigger target for Garcia. This fight will also help Garcia shake off any ring rust from his time away, preparing him for a potential rematch with Devin Haney.
Got a lot of things ahead, but fight-wise, I either want to fight the 154-pound champion, Sebastian Fundora, or I want to fight Isaac.
Yes, in May we're fighting, and it's going to be a big one. I'm ready for it, Garcia said. Romero is still a great fighter. He's only lost once, and fans love him. He's a big guy, and there were so many people in London. It was crazy, like Times Square. Me and Rolly were supposed to fight multiple times, but it never happened. I think this is the fight fans have wanted for a long time. Even though Romero lost to Pitbull Cruz last year, I don't think that should matter. He's still an explosive fighter, and Cruz is a great boxer, so you can't take anything away from him.
So you can't really take anything away from him either. This should be a great fight still.
What happens if he doesn't win this fight? Does it like take it out of play, or he's still going to fight you regardless?
I mean,
When asked about a rematch with Rolando Romero, Ryan Garcia said, "After I beat Romero, I'll fight him again, beat him again, and finally put that to rest. Then I'll move on with my career and maybe fight Teofimo Lopes. That's the plan. I'm fighting everybody, bro. I want to fight everyone." As for the weight for his bout with Romero, Garcia added, "It'll be at 144 pounds. I'm giving him something to work with because he's not a small guy. I don't want anyone saying this was an easy fight. No safe routes for me. I'm confident, and I have the skills to handle it."
should find a replacement if he doesn't win, but I'm sure he will. I think this is a touch him up fight.
Fans were hoping to see Ryan fight Pitbull, as it would have been a much more intriguing matchup compared to the one with Rolly Romero.
Trying to see where he was guiding me, and he just led me to Dallas, led me to Derek, and I pursued it, and I'm here now, and I feel good. I feel,
It's unclear if there were other fighters available who could have stepped in, as the 140 pounds division has many talented boxers. Fans would have preferred to see a more competitive matchup than Rolly Romero. Romero, who was knocked out by Pitbull Cruz in the 8th round last year, isn't considered a strong opponent for Ryan Garcia. His limited ability and recent loss don't make him the ideal choice for a main event against a superstar like Garcia. On the other hand, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, after defeating Romero, put himself on the radar for major fights and big purses, including a long-awaited challenge from Garcia. Cruz became the WBA super lightweight champion with an undeniable TKO victory over Romero, and Garcia immediately taunted him, suggesting it wouldn't be much of a fight. Cruz, however, didn't back down and accepted the challenge.
Good luck, man.
Thank you. Later.
So, if you win, we get the rematch that everybody wants, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's for sure too.
When he wins again. Yeah, when I win.
At the post-fight press conference, Pitbull Cruz responded to Ryan Garcia's comments with a confident message, assuring his fans that he doesn't back down from any fight as long as the terms are right. "I won't refuse to fight anyone as long as there's a good agreement between the companies or handlers," Cruz said. "I'll fight whoever and wherever." Romero, on the other hand, ended up badly beaten and humiliated by the brilliant Cruz, who made it clear he was ready to take on anyone who dared to face him.
En primer punto que su empresa y mi empresa lleguen a un gran acuerdo y yo peleo con quien sea.
Bring anybody on. I'm willing,
"I think I've proven that you better respect a pit bull," Cruz said, clearly addressing Ryan Garcia's challenge. "Whoever calls me a chihuahua will see how it ends, just like Rolando did tonight." Garcia had taunted Cruz's abilities, claiming, "If you really think Pitbull Cruz would beat me, you don't know boxing. I've faced so many fighters like him. It would be a field day. I'd put Pitbull to sleep. You guys are delusional. But after I beat Haney, I'll gladly handle it easily when I get my chance to face the Mexican champion."
willing to fight anybody as long as both parties come to an agreement. If his side comes to an agreement with my side and everything works out, then I have no problem fighting with him or anyone else.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz wasn't impressed by Ryan Garcia's 3 knockdown victory over the previously undefeated Devin Haney last year. Instead, Cruz, the WDA 140 pounds champion, focused on Garcia missing weight by 3.2 ounces at the weigh-in, calling him frivolous and unserious. Ryan Garcia doesn't take things seriously, Cruz said, speaking in Manhattan, New York, on Wednesday, where he announced his upcoming match with Jose Valenzuela for his WBA belt on August 3rd in Los Angeles. Even at the weigh-in, he's overweight by 3 ounces. Cruz added to reporters after the press conference.
Pues igual, a mí no me importa la carrera de los demás, yo me enfoco en lo mío y yo me estoy preparando para...
He doesn't take anything seriously. He needs to focus more on training and be more serious, Cruz said, responding to Garcia's call-out after his win against Haney. Cruz wasn't surprised, noting it wasn't the first time Garcia had challenged him. He said it many times, and I'm ready. I want to fight him. Cruz, the popular WBA champion, defeated Rolando Rolly Romero by 8th round TKO last month to regain control of the belt, while Jose Valenzuela scored a highlight reel 6th round knockout over Chris Colbert in a December rematch.
These guys are going to say yes, so that's what I think.
Now, you're going to take over Times Square in New York.
Yeah.
The entire world would It's never been done before.
No.
Whatever trick he does is massive. Tell me your feelings when he came up with that idea.
Rumors suggest that Isaac Cruz could face Gervonta Tank Davis later this year in a rematch of their thrilling 2021 bout, which saw Davis win by a close decision. If Cruz defeats Valenzuela, the poker face Cruz is open to that fight and others. I'm ready to fight anyone, Cruz said. I'll listen to my team and make the best decision. However, facing Cruz is a significant risk for Ryan Garcia. A defeat against the Mexican fighter would likely hurt his chances of securing a rematch with Davis.
I think everybody could watch whoever's there, so that's pretty cool.
Now, a Pitbull, very dangerous fight. You actually posted today that he's going to be tougher than a rematch with Haney, and I agree with you.
Yeah,
Why did you say
tougher
that?
Ryan Garcia has admitted that his main goal is to fight Gervonta Tank Davis at 140 kilos, as he believes he wasn't at his best in their first fight due to the 136 pounds catch weight and 10 pounds dehydration clause, which led to claims that Garcia was weight drained. With Valenzuela already beating Cruz, losing to him would lower Garcia's stock even further. However, facing Cruz could help Garcia prepare for a potential rematch with Devin Haney, which may make the fight worth taking. Garcia was initially set to face Romero before the fight fell apart, and Romero bounced back from his loss to Cruz by defeating Manuel Janius in a 10-round unanimous decision on September 14th on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga.
Care about right now is Ryan Garcia. And then the winner between that and me and Ryan gets Gervonta Davis. We're going to do this all on pay-per-view, on Showtime pay-per-view. We're going to do this shit, all right? Like I said, at the end of it, I got the belt.